Hey you guys, it's Kenyonda Prince from Prince Hair Company. And look, I just wanted to pop on real quick and answer some questions that I typically get via email, DM, phone calls about some of the wigs that we sell, the quality of the hair that we sell, and what's the best wig for you. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned. So I'm just gonna jump right on in. The first question that I get a lot is concerning the best type of wig for beginners. And so to answer that question, I always say a closure wig is the best wig for beginners. And I'll put a picture on the screen to show you guys what exactly a closure wig is and what is the difference between a closure wig and a frontal wig, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But closure wigs are the best beginner-friendly wigs because it's so easy to install. You simply put closure wigs on like a baseball cap, like you're putting on a cap. And you typically don't have to adhere them. You don't have to really worry about making sure that they're tacked down on the edges or any of that. Apply and go. You can literally be out of the house in 10 minutes with a closure wig. So I always suggest closure wigs for beginners who are stepping into rocking wigs. The second question that I always get is, what's the best hairstyle for beginners rocking wigs? Like, what would be your best wig hairstyle? And that question is a little bit tricky because I don't have a best hairstyle. I always suggest to my customers that if you're in your everyday life, you rock a middle part bob, okay? Then start with a middle part bob closure wig. That is the best style for you. If in your everyday life, you rock something like this, long side part, start with a long side part closure wig. That's going to be the best wig for you, okay, for you. So there's no right answer to this. It's start where you're comfortable at. Third question, why do you sell Remy hair? So, Lord, there is a big debate between Remy and Virgin and things like that. It's all over the market. It's between Chinese vendors and African American vendors and white vendors. Like, everybody talks about Remy versus Virgin. Let me break it down for you real quick. We sell Remy hair. The definition for Remy means that all of the hair cuticles are aligned in the same direction. And I'll put a little diagram on the screen. But why do you want your hair to be aligned in the same direction? Well, if you have all the hair cuticles going in the same direction, all the hair cuticles are going down, right? There's not going to be any friction if they were to rub up on the back of your neck. You still should be able to, do like that, okay? If all of the hair cuticles are running in the same direction. Now, if you have hair cuticles running up and some running down, then they can cause friction against each other. What happens when the hair cuticles cause friction against each other? You get tangling, you get matting, and it's just something that I don't want to risk. So I require that every bundle of hair that comes into Prince Hair Company's space is cuticle aligned Remy hair. Okay? Now, Virgin hair, it can be cuticle aligned. It may not be, okay? Virgin hair just means that it's cut off somebody's head and they did not process their hair when that hair was cut off. How they sewed that hair onto the weft is a different story. When they sewed the hair on the weft, did they take 2 or 3 ponytails? Or did they collect the hair off the floor? Did they use floor hair? That they consider virgin hair, Okay, if they use floor hair, did they go back in and manually align the cuticles? I don't know. So that's why we only sell Remy hair, because we want to kind of lower the risk of people getting hair that mat, tangle, and things like that. Now, with that being said, does our hair mat and tangle? It should not. Okay, I haven't experienced it, but our own natural hair is capable of matting and tangle. If it did not, we would not be able to wear dreadlocks out here in these streets. So I always stress that hair care is very important. You must take care of your hair extensions like the hair that's growing out of your head, because if you neglect to comb your hair extensions, if you get into water, you get out and you just towel dry it and go about your business, okay, it's gonna act like your natural hair. So if you did that with your natural hair, what's gonna happen? You're gonna have a nice tangled matty ball, and the hair that's coming out of your scalp is Remy. It's cuticle aligned hair, because all of the hair cuticles grow in the same direction. So I always stress hair care is very important, even with Remy hair. The last question that I always get is, what made you decide to do a hair company or open a hair company? And I always tell people, like, you know, I've been around hair, and hair has been a big part of my life. My mother was a licensed cosmetologist. She practiced a lot of hairstyles on me in that kitchen, honey. And at the age of like 9 to 10, I used to have grown women in my mother's kitchen getting phony ponies and rotted ponytails, and I was doing finger waves and braids and everything else, crochet sets and all of that. So I've always been around hair, and hair has always been a big part of my life. So when I got the opportunity to be able to create my own hairline, and, you know, it was like a no-brainer. It was something I had put off for many years, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I'm so happy with the lovely ladies that I've been able to create wigs for, because all of my wigs are handmade, and I create them and I style them and do all of that. So I'm so happy for the ladies that have purchased from me, and men too, who've purchased for their wives. And I'm just so grateful that you guys have given me the opportunity to continue to do this. We have a great customer comeback rate. I guess that's what they call it, is the comeback rate. I guess that's what it's called. Where we have over 75% of the customers that purchase from us, they come back and repurchase from us again. So that is really, really good. And we just want to let people know that we really do appreciate them, and we really do try our best to provide them with the best product that we have and that we can source. We really do inspect, we test, and we make sure we're giving you your money's worth at the end of the day. So that's the reason why I wanted to do the hair company, because I got tired of seeing people get taken advantage of. And we live in a day and age with the internet, child, and the internet the internet can be very, very, very misleading. Okay, so yeah, that is the reason why. So I hope this little video was helpful for you, and I hope it wasn't too long. If it was, I'm sorry. I hope you sat through it though. But if you're looking for some great hair, like I said, this is our Indian straight that I'm rocking. Bundles, this is I think this is either 24 or 26, 24, and a 22 maybe. And I put it on a wig cap. So this is a U-part wig, and we will be bringing this to the website very soon. Check us out. We have custom wigs. We have hair bundles. We also are going to be selling jewelry and eyelashes very soon. If not now, they may be on the website now by the time this video is posted. So go ahead, check us out. The link to the website is in the description box. And if you sat through this, like, give me a thumbs up. thumbs up this video, and subscribe if you have not. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.